There's an instance in Jesus' ministry that really stands out to me. His family members came looking for him while he's surrounded by these crowds of people. The crowds of people are seeing all that he is doing, all that he is teaching, and Jesus' family comes looking for him, and they tell him, "Hey, your mother and your brothers are here looking for you." And Jesus says, "Who is my mother and who are my brothers?" And he stretched out his hand toward his disciples and said, "Here are my mother and my brothers, for whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother." That's Matthew 12, verses 48 through 50. And so here we see Jesus making a clear point that following him, that living in step with him, is doing his will. And that makes us kin with him. Isn't that an amazing privilege? To be considered a brother, a sister, a relative of Jesus. And he says that's evidenced by our following him and doing the will of his Father. And so what we learn from this is the following. You and I cannot have true fellowship with Jesus, cannot truly know him, and not actively pursue the will of God. So following Jesus is wholeheartedly saying yes to what God is doing in this world. It is diligently digging into the Word, seeking to know his will for every believer. It is prayerfully considering his specific call on my life, the ways he wants to use me and my gifts for the building up of the body of the church. And it is daily asking him to show us, to lead us in every step, both today, this week, this year, so that we can ensure that we're living out his plans and his purposes on a daily basis. So my prayer for us is that we would be actively pursuing and doing his will today in everything that we do.